Yes. At the moment we're going through, well, what is it? Get Pride Month. And I just wanted to ask a few questions. We're going to play a little bit of video in a minute of these people finding out that the girl that they thought was a girl was a man. And what this is it's also a bit weird because we've already done Jerry Springer. Jerry Springer looks quite like Dick Van Dyke. So that's strange in itself. Obviously, Jerry Springer seems to have died lately. So that's crazy. So he's gone now. But when he was here, Jerry Springer, week after week after week, made these videos. YouTube don't delete them or ban them. YouTube have allowed these videos to play week after week, showing that men do not like being lied to when they find out that the person that they're dating is a man. So we're going to play a few little clips of men finding out their partner is a man.
But before we go to the next level, it is something that I am gonna, I forgot to tell you in a way.
What's that?
I was born a man.
What?
ลองเรียกสายป่าน
สายป่านไม่รู้อยู่ไหน
เรียกสายป่าน
สายป่านอยู่ไหน
สายป่านอยู่ไหนไม่รู้กลัวสายป่านหลงป่าสายป่านอยู่ไหนไม่รู้
สายป่านไปทำอะไรนะไปฉี่เปล่า
ไม่รู้สายป่านจะหลงป่า
สายป่าน
I mean, I'm still a woman, I'm still a woman. I'm still the same girl that, you care about. I'm still, nothing's changed.
This can't be happening to me right now. Man, you said you a man.
I'm a transsexual woman. I'm not a man. I'm a transsexual woman.
No, you a man.
I'm a transsexual woman. It's a big difference.
สายป่านอยู่ไหน
สายป่านอยู่ไหนไม่รู้กลัวสายป่านหลงป่าสายป่านอยู่ไหนไม่รู้
สายป่านไปทำอะไรนะไปฉี่เปล่า
ไม่รู้สายป่านจะหลงป่า
สายป่าน
No, you
It's
a
a big
man.
difference.
You a man.
Well, we've been seeing each other, and we have a really good connection. And if we are going to pursue things, this is something that you do need to know.
ป้าอยู่ไหนไม่รู้ใช่ป้าเขาไปนี่ป้า
ลองเรียกสายป่าน
ใช่ป้าไม่รู้อยู่ไหน
เรียกสายป่าน
สายป่านอยู่ไหน
ใช่ป้าอยู่ไหนไม่รู้กลัวใช่ป้าหลงป่าใช่ป้าอยู่ไหนไม่รู้
สายป่านไปทำอะไรนะไปฉี่เปล่า
ไม่รู้ใช่ป้าเนี่ยหลงป่า
สายป่าน
กังวลใจกลัวใช่ป้าหลงป่า
I was born a man.
Well, they have that in common.
So you're telling me, I don't understand, you've been deceiving me?
Well, I stopped the footage and then I could see that you can't see their face. Where's their eyes and all that? So that's a bit strange, isn't it? That bit is not right. But, you know, I've just cut in again because YouTube are being stupid. But where's their eyes? Anyway, it's all bananas, but let's carry on with the rest of the video.
Not anymore.
What do you mean, not anymore?
Not anymore. I don't.
That doesn't make any
Everything's out.
sense. That doesn't make any sense. We've been dating for this long, and you're coming to tell me that you're a man?
It was hard.
Hard for what?
It was hard to tell you. I care about you.
How could you care about me and you're lying to me the whole time?
Because I was afraid that you were going to leave without even giving me a chance.
Oh, well, that's the point. That's why you should have told me from the beginning, and we wouldn't have had to go through all of this. Because at the end...
So, what are you saying, though? Like, is it...
I'm saying I don't want to be with a man. That's what I'm saying. I want to be with a woman. That's what I thought you were from the beginning. A woman, not a man.
Well, everybody, this is called a break-in. It's very strange. I probably put about 2.5–3 minutes of Jerry Springer on this video to try and show you reporting and so forth like that. And YouTube decided to just copyright the last bit, so it's called break-in. But it's annoying on this bit because he's trying to explain why he doesn't like the lies, and that's the bit they're copyrighted, so I don't really understand that because they didn't copyright the whole thing. So Mickey's here, aren't you, Mickey?
Yes.
And Mickey, it's a bit bizarre, this whole thing, isn't it? Because
yeah, it's
you know, if
in
they
my days it was, you know, they were taking the piss out of it, but they knew it was wrong.
What? Who is?
Yes, it's transgenderism, you know.
Why would they say they get paid? Say this person and this person are getting paid. Why would they want to then dress up like this and have a cake in their face?
Well, you know, it's,
well, I mean, we already know these aren't real. These are nothing's real. It's all made for you. Look at the look at this
sort of thing. You know, like you know people on with no arms, no legs. You know, sort of like making a joke out of it. You know, but it's like programming it again for the future. You know, to normalise it as they're trying to today with genderism and you know what they're doing to children, young ages, and even at school. And this is a part of it, you know. Like through the years, it's like, you know, they slowly implement it. Like
I really don't think Jerry Springer is anything real. It's a program that's made. But just say, sometimes you watch and you think, yes, that sounds like. But then why would they go on this program to do it? I mean, it's pretty horrible, isn't it? And then when it is you can even say the lady men. They look more like ladies until they suddenly have to fight to get the shoes off, and then they slap and punch like a man. Yeah. So that just, you think, well, one of them didn't in this video. But what does it mean if they're promoting it now and people are boycotting everything?
Well, the people who are boycotting it are the same as this man here that has been duped by this man here. Because, you know, this, you know, is still a man at the end of the day. Yeah, and for this man to touch this man in a sexual way, for me, it would be rape. So it's
Statutory rape.
It's like you're meaning to do that deliberately, and you're a man, but they sort of like, no, as a woman, no, you ain't. In them days, no, you're not. It's not like today. You know, in them days, you were not a man. They didn't see you. That's why the audience are laughing, going,
The thing is, though, Mickey,
he's sick. Ooh,
the
yeah?
thing is, when
'Cause
I
that was
mean,
their
the title says it all, but we often think that's a man. Why didn't he see that that was a man?
Because he was dumbstruck, as they say. You know, probably never even had a girlfriend in his life. I thought, oh my God, yeah, cheers, love, yeah, nice one. And then you notice some of the fellas are quite a little bit tubby, you know.
You're supposed to let people know, give people... I'm straight. That's what I am. I'm straight. I'm not...
And I am a woman.
And no.
This is just too funny. This lady's here. And then there she is. and this man is here. Where is he? He's here. And then he's here as well. Though my favourite one is this lady who is in front of Tao, who is behind Tao, but just doing the same face. They're quite literally doing the same face. I just don't understand. Why didn't they change their costumes? At least take off the accessories, man. Like, what?
That's what you are.
I am a woman.
No, you're not a woman.
Yes, I was.
No,
I was a
not
woman
at all.
that night. I'm a woman now.
Were you born a woman? Were you born a woman?
Does not matter. I do everything
matter.
and
you
better.
were a man that night. That's what you were, a man.
And you didn't mind.
No.
And you didn't mind.
Because I thought you were a woman.
And
Who would mind?
You love.
So it's all a bit crazy because none of it's real in the first place. But then we've got Jerry as a version of Dick Van Dyke, but now he's died. But at the same time, for years, they've been putting these videos out. YouTube don't ban them, tell them it's wrong to have these programs having a go at transsexuals. And then there's punches, slaps, pulling hair. All that is okay, but I say something about the Romans. What happens to me, Mickey?
The Romans?
You know, the Romans.
What have they ever done for us?
Yeah, then I get completely, you know, so I must be on the right track. Maybe they're not called the Romans anymore, but it's that thing.
Yeah.
They're like the Romans, if anything. But anyway, you actually like what this guy was saying because it felt that it was one of the sort of better explanations to the whole thing. Like, it doesn't matter that you're sorry, you know, you're sorry to just what I loved, I don't now. Wow, that's quite a quick cut off, but I suppose I feel like that. I just.
Well, you've been insulted, haven't you? Your character, your manliness, you know, it's put a man down, that does. It's like he commits suicide if he goes for it.
Yeah, he probably needs to have counselling afterwards, if it's real.
Yeah, but then, like you say, you'll get the odd fella that will be dirty enough to go, oh yeah, well I fancy it anyway. So that again is another gender bender, isn't it? But it still doesn't make it right.
What my point is that we've got so much of this happening where the moment in this programme they realise that that's a man, they're not kissing them and making up, they're hitting them. So they're not showing that it's what men desire, generally. Well, on this programme. And then my point was, you've got all these companies also having problems. Is this part of the agenda, or are they going down? I want them to go down.
Because they're promoting it.
I want these
Gotta go down.
BENDERS's to go down.
You know, years ago you'd have your hen nights and you'd have your stag nights, stag do's. For the hen night, you'd have the fellow dressed up as a drag. And it was the only time you'd see it. But then the drag queen would probably someone would be married. You know, just doing it for a job.
Floss is getting impatient. What do you want, dog?
But when it lays into that, you know, when it goes a bit deeper for them, then it's like, hey, you know, what's all this about? You know, why are you doing that? You know, why are you pushing this with this?
Yeah, but don't you think
'Cause they
it's
all
really
correlate
crazy
together.
what YouTube do to me when they allow this?
Well, that's just abuse in its way. For them,
I'm not doing this
but
at
they
all.
don't want you to put the truth out.
It isn't even that they're
a
upset,
reality.
because I think, just say and it all happened to me, say it just did, and I found myself on there, just say I did, I would be really upset. I don't know how I'd react. I don't know whether I'd go really in myself or leave the stage or go boof as I went past, because this person has lied to you. But that's how I would feel.
Yeah, it's like,
but
you are going to lash out because
these people are smashing them. You've seen them, Mickey. They even put the special effects in so that when they're ripping their hair out and things like that, you can hear it and the slaps.
Yeah, that was the comedy in them days, wasn't it?
So why are they allowed to get away with putting that on and they make money and no one says anything to them?
It's just the show, you know. It's all part
But
of
we
it.
say that something's not right about certain things and we get condemned.
Well, yeah, because you're showing a certain thing, you're making it on a certain point.
I'm not sure if the
Exposed.
video will be out. Mickey knows I've made a video and I am putting it on Sun and Moon, but you know, at the same time it's hard not to put information out, but I'm fed up with YouTube. But it might have gone out before or after this video, but either way, you'll know how I feel, and I'm just straggling with videos. I've made this one now and I'm putting it on Rumble, who don't seem to have a problem at all like YouTube. Yeah, I don't know what to make of it all myself. Is it an agenda? Is it part of the agenda? Is it that we know they're at the good and the bad, the top and the back, the left and the right? They're everywhere with yes and no and what is all this? How can you have Jerry Springer doing this and he could be Dick Van Dyke, and at the same time promoting it that we've got to love it, when actually companies seem to be going down? If that's the truth, because the media are telling you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, again, you're getting it from the media.
Is it that they say that, oh, let's go and buy our transgender beer? Is that what it's for?
Wow. It's changing the... It's like... Used to be a man's beer, Budweiser, wasn't it? Always man's. Right now it's...
Oh, I see. So it's lost its identity now.
It's turned into pub beer. Sorry, pardon me.
Right. Oh, I see. So that's why people... I hadn't really thought about it. I hadn't actually quite thought about it like
the
that.
image it gave.
I was thinking more about the person who was talking.
But you give an image, and that image...
Yeah, that's a really good point. Yeah.
And this is why they wanted to... No,
or have they still done it on purpose? Because
no
they want to change the beer now. Have to get rid of Bud Light because you're not allowed to be a man now.
Yeah, basically. Trying to change us. Yeah. No, see, it's, you know, they can't... It's like, we accept them as, as anyone in this world. But there's a limit, to where, you got to stop. You can't do it.
No, I've been telling you for months and months and months and months. It's horrible to wake up and really realise that the place that you trusted and you lived in, it's not like that after all, at all. No. Even the bit I put on the video, one of my videos the other day, your vote means nothing. They are elected.
Well,
sorry, I've done it again.
Keep telling you, selected.
Sorry, they are
not
selected,
elected.
selected, not elected.
Selected, not elected. Yeah.
And that just blows your mind, because most people my age will be, well, our family fought in the war, it was our right, we gained our rights.
This is the thing.
So you have to vote.
This is the thing. Our fathers and mothers did fight for those before us.
I said when the election comes round for Newbury, it's a bit like when they do the poll, it's 118 votes. Nobody votes anymore, no one wants them in. And they're still carrying on and pretending they got an 80-seat majority. I just don't believe this anymore.
But the richest man in the world.
Maybe what we need to do is, when they give us the results, they always tell you roughly how many people are there. Maybe try and add it all up to see if it adds up to these billions that they say that we are.
Well, apparently the Prime Minister's richer than Prince Charles.
Well, it's her family. through marriage years. But anyway, we can't digress now. We're supposed to be talking about this. I just don't know what to make of it all, Mickey. It's like you look at that and you think, oh, but none of it marries up, and you're not allowed to say anything against these people. But what about us? Are we going to be the victims now?
Your voice ain't heard.
As I said, I don't mind what you can be whatever you want, but we all seem to live together okay. And now there's all these problems. I mean, when you watch this, it was every day nearly there was a video like this of Jerry Springer. So what did they really want you to watch?
Now when you scream, no one hears.
I mean, this programme's saying we don't accept men as women.
Well, it's what it's.
Is that why Jerry Springer's been killed off? Biden's in now. Kill him off. He's the wrong party.
Yeah. I think he is dead, isn't he?
Yeah, but don't forget, he'd still be. I don't even think he was real. He's a composite. Tell me anybody that's met Jerry Springer.
Another actor.
He's a copy of Dick Van Dyke, which is crazy. But again, we had to break in because they don't like this part of the video. But we thought it was very important because he was saying the right. Even if this is a made video for you,
say what he's saying.
He was saying the right things, and he wasn't angry.
It's just in the way that he betrayed. You know, it's like, you lied. I should be hitting the shit out of you now.
But that's terrible, isn't it? Because that's the point. That's my point I was making, is the lies. Because it's not who and what you are, it's the lies. Yeah, you think, oh, I fancied that person. What do you mean they're a woman? It's just, that doesn't turn me on, that turns me off.
Like you said earlier, trust.
And like, we've done all the bit like, well, if you fancy Johnny Depp, you're fancying Brad Pitt and the rest of them, Matt Damon. What's that junior person?
Can't be out.
Him. And what about the Davis Junior?
The Irish one.
Well, there's more. Jr. Yeah, there's more though. There's this like, it goes on and on. It's about 20 people.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, who was in Matrix?
Keanu.
Yeah, Keanu. Oh, it goes on. You see, put their heads on the top, and then lately, what is it? Michael J. Fox is the pin man for Tom Cruise, Keith Urban, Nicole Kidman, and there'll be more of them.
Yeah.
Because don't forget, there was another person who looked just like Michael J. Fox, but he didn't get the part for.
We saw that.
Yeah, but I can't remember his name. But there's another one of him. So, oh my God!
Just like him and all.
Come on, everybody! You're just watching the same cartoon in different films. Just give him different hair, slightly different accent. But listen, when you listen to Tom Cruise now, think Michael J. Fox. You can hear it.
Yeah, someone said it.
We were watching a little bit because now we know, and you're thinking. I just couldn't stop saying Michael J. Fox. And I said, I don't want to watch now because I've had enough now. It's not Mission Impossible to me. We broke the mission. We've done it. This is probably why YouTube don't like me. I funded their case.
Controversial.
Yeah. But it isn't, is it really? It's not my fault they're doing it. This is the kind of thing that YouTube should be stopping.
Let's pick on Carol again.
Yeah, but pick on me. Pick on the messenger. It's her fault.
Yeah.
Anyway, should we let the video carry on, Mickey?
Yes, please.
I did love it. You know what? I'm not even going to be mad about it. Because, but you know what, though?
What?
You lied to me, though. So what I loved is no more.
And I apologize for that.
No, there's apologies. There's no apologies.
Wait, chill out.
How you gonna apologize to me after telling me that's not something you apologize for? That's not something I'm sorry, I'm a man. What is that?
Right, we're recording now, back again to say I was so shocked when I saw that this is Jerry and Dick Van Dyke. They are so alike. It's not funny. So of course that's very strange with the whole. Play a bit more now. So what it is we've all this time had Jerry Springer putting transsexual people in a way, putting them down, because the moment they came on, told the truth. I did watch one once where the man accepted that it was a man. It wasn't what he had actually really. Well, he wanted a woman, but he liked the person. So that was the one that was a success because the person was honest and they carried on that way. But 9 times out of 10, nobody wants what this is. So right now, all these businesses are going bankrupt. You know, at the back here, the beginning here, we've got, you know, this is Australian news, or that's something else. That's just someone repeating the same thing over and over and over and over, and nobody noticed it. But this person saying, you know, it's just not fair because you're pushing this on children who later on will, you know, they will change. Anyway, you cannot, at the age of 0, make someone transgender. It's ridiculous what they're doing. But anyway, this is what this video. I've just lost the video. Right, back again. And then we've got Disney going bankrupt. And then up here, where is it? Well, that was a good picture. Lost the picture now. Disney's going bankrupt. Bud Light. All these places are going bankrupt, all supporting transgender. So what do you think is going on right now? Because nothing seems that positive. As said, there's always going to be a section of people who will be gay or lesbian, but the majority of us are heterosexual, and I do find it a bit sad and a bit disturbing as a woman that, you know, we're totally lied to. You know, in the past I might have thought, wow, they look quite nice, I quite fancy them. And then obviously doing what we do, oh, I've just fancied a woman, I didn't fancy a man, I fancied a woman dressed as a man. You know, who wants that? If you don't tell the truth from the beginning, you're not going to have anything real. You have to tell the truth from the beginning. And this world, this globe world, is all made up on a bunch of lies, as far as I can see. But what's your thoughts when we're told we've got to support it, be it part of it, even if we're not? But everywhere you look, nobody is accepting it. What's your thoughts on that? What's your thoughts on that? You know, what do you men think about it? Does it bother you? Would it, if you met a transsexual person, you'd still be with them? I just was asking the questions. I'm not against any of these people. You be what you want to be. But the bit I don't like is the lies. All the lies. You should tell the truth from the beginning. Otherwise things don't work and things just get more messy and everything. Yeah, what's everybody's thoughts? As a woman, as a man. Or as a gay, a lesbian, or a transsexual? What's your thoughts?